Good morning, folks. Happy Sunday morning. So you're joining me 7 days prior to this video going out, so it's the 2nd of March, and I'm on my way to the NSRA Southern Swap Meet. For most people in the UK, the NSRA Southern Swap Meet sort of represents the start of the season for hot rodders and those sort of into classic American cars, and it's actually supposedly the biggest sort of swap meet in Europe for this kind of thing. So we've got up bright and early, 8 o'clock in the morning, to take the just over 1 hour drive over there to see what we can see. So I am in my van just in case, but I don't really have any money to buy anything. My intention for the journey is twofold really. One, to show you around the show. If you're there, maybe you'll go, oh yeah, I saw that. Or if you haven't been there before, maybe it might be something that interests you in going next year, or there is a northern swap meet that happens later in the year as well. But really, I guess the big reason for me from a business perspective is to just see what's going on in the market, see what's for sale, certainly vehicles wise, what's interesting people, what's attracting attention, what the prices look like, and to help me think about strategy for the year really, in terms of what I should be looking to buy and sell and fix and all that kind of stuff, given the market in the UK at the moment. So they say that opinions are like a-holes and everyone has them, and what I would like to do at the end of this video is show you mine. Don't get too excited, I mean show you my opinion on what the state of the market is, you know, what things are priced like, and yeah, what assessment we can make from this journey today. So I'm gonna get my foot down and get there. I've got just over an hour to go. I'm getting there for just about when the gates open, and yeah, let's see what we can see.
She was going long. Devil walked away 'cause she knew what she was doing, knew what she was doing.
All right, we've made it in. As you can see, it's no small affair. Car parts, as far as the eye can see. It's about 10 o'clock now, so it's been on for a little while. Luckily, I'm not really looking for anything specific, so I can just mooch at my own pace, which is nice.
Yeah, she cleaned up this world. She'll be dancing to the thunder, dancing to the thunder.
Certainly going to take a couple of hours to get around, but we'll see what we see.
Since she was a child, she knew where she was going. Lord, the devil walked away 'cause she knew what she was doing, knew what she was doing.
Blue skies. and the weather's definitely brought the people out.
Big truck on a trailer.
Been wandering around looking at parts now for a couple of hours, catching up with people, chatting. Some cool stuff. Certainly things to inspire future builds for sure. There's only a couple of things that I would really need, but like I say, I'm trying to not spend too much money.
You pick your weapon, and I'll pick mine. And I suppose we'll love some other time. Go clean yourself up. There's blood on the floor. I know we tried, we just can't even the score. You pick your method, just give me a reason. If it's all the same, I declare it open season. You pick your weapon, and I'll pick mine. Then I suppose we'll love some other time. Love some other time.
Nice C10 Chevy, 19.5 grand. What I like about these, like I say, nice patina, really lovely clean interior, just the way it should be. Long beds. Very nice. Alright, that's the auto jumble completed in just about 2.5 hours, and that literally is how long it took to get around there, even without looking for something specific. So I wasn't exactly going into stuff in detail as you see from the videos, but tell you what, I'm quite glad I came on my own, because I think if there was a few of you mooching around there, it would be a long old slog, and I'm not built for distance, I'm built for speed. So what I'm going to do now is go and head over to the cars for sale. That's kind of what I'm interested in. See what the market's doing, see what people are pricing stuff at, see if there's anything that takes my fancy project-wise. But let's go and see. The sun's still shining, and it's been a good day so far. Right, cars, that's all we can see. What we can see, that's a lovely short bed C10. Doesn't look like it's for sale, but these things are still commanding good money. The short bed's obviously very attractive to people, taking up a little bit less room. I like the Indian decals on it. I'm not sure if it's painted, but oh yeah, perhaps it is. It's nice. Having owned an Indian myself in the past, tickles my fancy. What else have we got? Nice Galaxy, which I've had before. Over here we've got Falcon. So, having just sold a Falcon myself, what's this, 65? So mine was a 66. Very nice condition this, 23 grand, complete back to metal restoration, 302 as well, so my one was a 302, 23 grand, very nice. Again, Falcons are very attractive because of the size of them, not too big, and that one is a really good example. What have we got over here? Oh, very nice. This is a nice later square body C10 again. These are hot now. 15 grand, really clean. Not MOT exempt though, 86, which is going to put some people off, but long bed. But I really love the colour. Grey, super clean. I like that a lot. May swap for a hot rod if anyone's got a hot rod. If anyone sees anything here that really tickles their fancy, just drop me a message, so I can probably go back through the footage and zoom in on the phone numbers on them and stuff like that. What else have we got? Nice old Chevy, not for sale, but love the patina. Very pretty. Oh, this Buick's cute. See, I love big old boats like this, Buick. Fortunately, my experience, I've had a couple of things like this, and they just don't sell brilliantly, which is a shame because you drive them and they're absolutely stunning. Oh, there's a sign here for Ranchero for sale. 12 grand. I had one exactly like that. Very nice. See, I love a Ranchero, El Camino, those kind of things. Right up my street. Oh, look at this Charger. That's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Not for sale by the looks of it, but and rightly so. That's not the kind of thing you'd want to sell. Beautiful. Buick Electra, 12,750. Again, big old boat, 4-door as well. Might be a hard sell, that one, but beautiful car, and I bet it's absolutely stunning to drive. What else can we see? There's that C10 again, little Dodge Dakota V6, had one of them before. Nice little trucks to drive. Nice 3200, my first Yank was a 3200. What's this? So a Ranger F150, I think. Looks a bit ratty. F250. Heavy duty, let's have a look inside. So again, really nice interior, which is what I'm all about. That's a pretty truck, isn't it? Not too dissimilar from the one we're doing now. How much is that one on for? It's the papers. Oh, it's just a leaflet. Oh, it's just got a number. Be interesting to know what that's going for. Like I say, I plan to price mine at 15 on air ride. So it'll be interesting. Big old, whatever the GMC G20 is. Another nice C10. Nice patina, it's all lacquered. Early F1. 3200 is a big old Explorer. I bet that's a nice daily drive. 4.5 grand. Very nice little pop. Don't think it's for sale though. What else can we see that's for sale? That's what I'm interested in. Like I say, I really want to get a sense of the market. Helps me when I'm looking for cars to buy. Cute little Morris there. Big old caddy. I've had one of these. You never quite understand how big they are until it's in your workshop. So awesome to drive. I had one for like 2 days. What we got here, a nice C10 truck, long bed. Looks very usable. See, I love stuff like that. If you've never driven an American car before, it's just a great experience. Anglia, little Zephyr, another Zephyr. What have we got here? This is nice. Falcon Sprint. Yeah, that's very clean, isn't it? Again, slightly earlier than the one that I had, I think, but not too. Oh no, it's the same. 64, so it is a bit earlier. That's very pretty, isn't it? Very pretty. Not for sale, unfortunately. What else have we got? I can see a big old Galaxy station wagon. Now, I like station wagons. What do you think of station wagons? Let me know in the comments, because I've got my eye on potentially doing one in the future. I've had a Chevy station wagon, which was probably the best car I've ever seen. Again, didn't have it for long, unfortunately, as happens with these things. But this is nice, isn't it? I like the old sign writing on it. 14,950. 289. That's so cool, isn't it? So cool. I definitely wouldn't mind having that in the workshop. So 15 grand. Again, put that in my memory bank. What we got over here, a C10 on the back of a truck over here, so a bit of a project. So that's 13. That's LS swap. Very nice, 13 grand. Bit ratty, but bet that chips. Bet that chips. If speed is your thing, it's definitely a lot of trucks. Like, you know, trucks are definitely the way to go, and I do love a truck. Another C10. Very pretty, very pretty. That, I like the colour. Like the colour a lot on that. Nice little rod. But that's very comfortable, practical daily car. I've had a couple of hot rods. Man of my size really struggles to drive them, unfortunately. We've got modern Dodge Challenger. Those are cool, aren't they? Little Victor and the Zodiac. Pretty, not for sale. Roadrunner, always like those. Very nice lines. Lovely little Chevy Nova. They're nice cars, aren't they? Remind me a lot of the Falcon in a way, just that little bit smaller, a little bit more usable. Little Willis. Back over where we've been. Let's take a step down the next aisle. Modern Ram, couple of old A's, again nothing for sale. Big old Tudor, a little Mark 1 caddy, looking a little bit small and out of place here, but we like those anyway. That's cool, isn't it? Coupe de Ville, very pretty colour. $350 small block, 10,500. I think that's well priced. It'd be a really nice car for someone that. Again, very, very comfortable, I bet. Very, very long. Let's have a look at the fins. Bit of rot on the rear tailgate, but nothing that couldn't be fixed. pretty. 50s caddy, 1950. Nice patina as well, very original. Love the big old chrome bumpers on those. That's why I love American cars. They just don't design cars with that level of love now, do they? Very pretty GTO there. Not for sale. What's that?
This engine's actually out of my
Is that Chevelle? That's cool, isn't it? Really love the design. Oh, an Impala. My bad. Made myself look like a rookie there, didn't I? Very nice Charger. This one is for sale, but sadly no price. Put prices on stuff, guys. Even if you're not sure what it's worth, you know what you'll take for it. So it's worth putting a price on. That might inspire someone to get in touch. El Caminos, like I say, I love an El Camino. Later one. I like the blue rear windows, very cool. Guys looking at that Comet there, so I won't interrupt them. Big Suburban. And we got here C10 with a interesting what I've done with the bonnet there, make it look ripped out. It is for sale, 18 grand. I think it's a lot of truck for 18 grand, very cool. Again, if anything tickles your fancy that you see and you want numbers, then I can probably go back through, find the numbers on off the video, or you can just pause it, do the job yourself. Nice Mustang there. Oh, here we go. Nice little El Camino. What have we got here? No price again, shame. I had one of these, probably my favourite car that I've owned. It's the one that everyone said I shouldn't sell, but I kind of had to start the business. But they're just great to drive. It's great to have the space. You can pull bikes. Very cool. Nice VW thing, 15k. If anyone's into VWs, they are cool. There's a nice old beater truck. Oh, I thought I'd seen this C10 before, but it's actually a different grey C10. Again, not for sale, so we'll skip past it. But again, they're hot at the moment. People seem to like the square bodies. Very pretty Apache there. Very pretty, isn't it? It's really clean. Not for sale. What else can we see with a tag in the window? Saw that F100 coming in. Little Chevy Blazer on air, 4 grand. Again, practical family daily. Lots of Ram trucks here. That seems to be the daily choice for a lot of the folks here, understandably. Very cool. C20 fleet side, 25 grand. Very, very clean, beautiful sort of new bed in there as well, and the interior is nice. Perfect truck that, isn't it? You wouldn't need to do anything to that. What else have we got? Got an Astro. I love an Astro. Most comfortable vehicle you can have. Still very sort of usable on modern roads. I had one, took 6 of my friends to Bruges a couple of years ago. That was fun. There's a big old Chevy van, nice. Another Astra over there. A few modern cars have sneaked into this bit, which I didn't think was allowed. Obviously I'm livid about that. That's pretty, isn't it? International. That's cool, isn't it? Never quite as fashionable, the International, but I think they're cool. That's a nice saloon Galaxy, sort of ratty. Get out of the way for a chap coming through in a 3200s. It's nice to be around V8s running at the moment. It's actually been a while for me since I've driven a classic car. I think the last one would have been the Falcon, which went in whenever it was, December, January. Patchy. Still got an engine in it. It looks like a, I don't know, a breaker. Perhaps someone has that up for sale somewhere else, but good project for someone. Looks fairly straight, but no price on it or signs on it or anything over here. What else have we got? GTS, that's lovely. What a lovely, lovely car that is. I like that a lot. Stunning condition. See, like I say, I know trucks, everyone loves a truck now, but that Dodge is absolutely perfect, isn't it? Next to this Roadrunner. Doesn't look like any of these for sale. Just walk to the end of the aisle and see if there's anything else we can see. And then if we don't, that'll be a wrap. The GTO. Fairlane Continental. I had a Lincoln Continental a while ago with the suicide doors. That was so cool. Iconic. Let's let this chap out in his MGB. See a little C3 Corvette over there. Is it for sale? No. Well, I think we've got them all. Alright, so that's a wrap for the Southern Swap Meet. Really nice day, couldn't have beaten the weather really, absolutely perfect. So good to bump into people as well. Thanks to people who came and said hi and dished out a few stickers as well, so that was really nice. And good to see a lot of sort of local Bedfordians. Whenever I go anywhere in the country, I bump into people from my hometown. I think our proximity to Santapod means there is a little bit of a kind of hot rod haven near where I am, so that was good. Kind of reflections, my opinions, if you like. I think the stuff that we saw for sale then and we looked around there, the market seems to be, or certainly the prices people are putting them up for, they're holding steady. They're kind of what they would have been a couple of years ago as well. And I dare say nothing's moving, which has been my sort of observation, I suppose, really. As for me as a business, I don't think there's anything there that I'd have seen that I'd have thought, actually, I can get that, do a bit of work on it and make a bit of money on it, which, you know, you probably wouldn't expect to be seeing those at an event like this. This is kind of people selling directly to private sellers. So it means people like me have to look a little bit harder to find the diamond in the rough. I do believe that people are holding for prices that stuff would have been a couple of years ago. Which makes it challenging to find stuff. And I think, just as I've said before, I think the market's just locked up because people are just kind of, I want 20 grand for this vehicle and I'm not going to shift on that. And they've perhaps seen something else that they want. And I get it a lot when people are interested in my vehicles, which I try and price very competitively. I hope you'd agree that they want me to trade with them and stuff like that, and they'll say, oh yeah, I've got this XYZ for 20 grand. It's kind of like, yeah, because you've still priced that at the top end of the market. And as a trader, I obviously, there's no money for me to be made in that. And in fact, if you haven't been able to sell it at that price, then it's very unlikely that I would as well. So it's a tough market, certainly. Parts wise, I mean, you can't beat this place. If you wanted something and you have the time to dig into every box and spend time at every single stall, then you could probably find most things, I would imagine. Those rare parts is perfect for. I think then when you look at sort of the more modern stuff, you know, I just used the Edelbrock Performer Carb on the F100, and you know, I'm sure from getting it from Summit, it was probably a couple of $100, and they seem to be people pricing used ones at around 150, and I kind of think at that price I'd probably just get a new one. I'll have to check those prices, but I think those things, it's probably going to be a little bit more challenging to move stuff. I think with how easy it is now to get stuff from Rock Auto, Summit, those kinds of places, it probably squeezes that part of the market. But certainly if you're looking for specific panels and little bits of car, that brackets that perhaps you need and stuff like that, then there's nowhere better to go. And there was some really cool stuff that I was tempted by, but I kept my money in my pocket. I was a good boy. I even bought a couple of cans of beer so I could really be a cheapskate. So yeah, really cool day out. And if this is your kind of thing, do try and make it over, even if it's just to, like me, have a mooch around. It's good to inspire yourself. It's good to, once I've got a bit of cabin fever from working in the workshop for the last 2 months in a windowless, very cold workshop. So it's nice to get out there and see people. And I think I've got real renewed confidence that putting the F100 up 15 grand is well priced. And some of the things that I've got lined up further down the line, there is certainly margin in. And there's a couple of things that I've spotted elsewhere that I do, again, think there's still profit to be made there. So it's a tough time economically for everyone here, but hopefully I can continue to pursue this dream and keep my head above water for a little bit longer and avoid having a job. So thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed having a quick look around the show, and if you were there, thanks for coming and saying hi. Next week I've got a car that I need to get ready for sale, so it'll be something a bit interesting, and yeah, so do check in with that. Again, as always, please like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff, and I'll keep putting out the content. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.